traits for so long, so it needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's fun to use. That's one thing I already
Well,
get out from it.
It was a crucial thing that was missing on League of Legends.
that and replace.
Crucial thing.
Yeah.
Finally, it's
Well, and post function.
Yeah, but
Which they did have in New York, which I don't know. I think they were using it for just the sake of showing it in New York. I don't think they actually needed it, but it's come in handy.
yeah, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you think, Abhorsen, that there will be some changes in competitive scene thanks to the Observer? Like more tournaments?
Not really. I don't think there'll be more tournaments. I think we'll just start to get better coverage. I mean, there's lots and lots of guys who have been waiting for this. So I just think it means we'll get to see more videos, more streams, and then we'll get to see more coverage. So I think it'll be good for League of Legends, but I don't think it'll change the scene. We've managed to make do without it so long. I think it'll just mean that we'll see more matches.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if you wanted to do a tournament, you basically wanted to stream it, then you had to talk with Riot and get their help, because there was no other way. Now anyone can basically just start the tournament and set some prize pool and have a go at it. Maybe even have some viewers.
Yeah, true. I mean, it might get more sponsors now that they know that they can get better publicity. But we'll just have to wait and see, really.
Okay. So, do you guys have any other thoughts on the last patch?
Well, as it comes for the observer mode.
The nerf on Akali. That nerf.
Yeah. Well, actually, they nerfed Akali, but they buffed all the champions so with the new mastery. So Akali is more or less in the same spot right now.
Well, I mean, I just think Akali was a great champion for solo queue, but was rarely a dominant pick. I mean, if Akali gets fed, then she's going to be strong. But then again, you can say that about any champion. And she never really got picked in competitive matches. I mean, occasionally Ursula would pick her, and sometimes it'd do well, sometimes it'd fail. I know Westerice from the US is really good with her, but then again, in solo queue she's dominant, which is why I think she's been nerfed, because she can carry solo queue so hard. But I just think she's going to drift off. I don't think we'll see her picked as much. It's a shame because she's a former champion to play.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, guys, if you want to share your thoughts about it, just go to the chat, which is somewhere under our stream.
It should be like right below Abhorsen.
Yeah. So join the chat, and if you want to share any thoughts or want to ask some questions, then come in.
Yep.
Okay, so, I think we can move on to the next topic, which would be the new champion.
Yeah, so...
Did you guys have a chance to play him already?
I didn't.
No.
So?
No.
I've seen her picked a few times. She looks interesting. But I'm saying it's a she. I don't really know if it's a she. It's some female cartoon character, I think. I think it's too early to say how she will be. I mean, I know she was banned a lot earlier, but now she's not banned as much. I've not seen one carry hard yet, but no doubt I'll go to a game later tonight and get owned by one. So,
yeah.
Well,
you fail or you own. That's it, basically.
Yeah. From what
people
I've seen,
say the new champion is OP. I really don't think, because it's just like any other new champion that comes out. It sounds OP, looks OP, but end of the day, it really isn't.
Yeah. Well, from what I've seen, he is or she is very hard to use properly. Like, if you can use this skill called playful trickster.
Yeah.
Playful
Oh,
slash
God.
trickster.
Oh,
So
God.
if you can use it properly, then you can own very hard. But if you don't use it very well, then well we won't do much in the game. That's why I didn't also have the chance to play him or her yet.
Well,
No. Or like,
I don't think that there's a spot for this champion on the current meta game.
I don't know. I just don't know if it's too early to say that yet. I mean, I was just watching a game and Yudia was going against her, and Yudia totally destroyed her.
Yeah.
And
I've actually seen Fizz in the jungle, and he does the route quite fast. So
Possibly.
yeah.
I don't see huge ganks coming out of Fizz, but the red buff anything is possible.
Yeah. Well, you have one dash and this small jump, so
Yeah.
you can get on the enemy very fast. There's
The
a
problem is Fizz scales with AP. AP in the jungle,
what?
not a lot of champions do good that are AP and do good in the jungle. So Fiddle is Fiddle.
Amumu?
Mind talking about him. But but Nono is it's a little bit different. The ability he has doesn't compare to Fizz.
No, but like, or Amumu.
Amumu.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't tend to see Amumu go AP. Not typically.
yeah. Amumu is more like tank than really.
Like I said, I just think it's a little bit too early to really cast full judgment on her. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. It might be another case of Yorick comes out underpowered. I've not played it yet, so I can't say if she's underpowered or not. Then gets some nice buffs and starts getting picked up. So we'll start to see her, but whether she's any good or not, only time will tell, really.
Yeah, it usually takes around 2-3 weeks before people start to figure the new champ really well out and start playing her a lot, or champion a lot. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's a bit like Cassiopeia, really. I mean, Cass wasn't really picked when she came out, and she got slight tweaks, but nothing really major. And then she suddenly became a really good, strong AP mid.
Mhm.
And that was just because people learned her.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what's going to happen to Sis as well. Just give it like 2-3 weeks, and I bet she'll be top pick, at least in solo queue or something. So,
Yeah.
new champion usually depends, or become that. But like,
Yeah, but on the other hand, with the recent champions, they are not that popular. Most of them, Graves is very powerful right now, but I don't see many Wukongs. I don't see many Zerats, even though he allegedly is quite strong AP.
well, have you been watching the TSM versus Still G screens lately?
Yeah, I've been
I've
watching
seen
that.
something about it.
They run a lot of Sheriff.
Yeah, Sheriff and LeBlanc have been picked up by Reginald and Jouster. They both seem to do very well with both of them. So we'll probably, I bet like we'll see more of those two champions during the next few weeks, especially at MLG this weekend.
Yeah, of course, there's MLG going on. Exactly, so it's not just the EU players who are going to show what Fizz and new patches are all about, there's MLG as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We are going maybe a bit into our colleagues from US show territory, but yeah, there will be MLG, 4 teams, Epic, TSM, Dignitas, and RFLX Gaming.
Wait, who was last?
I have no idea actually. They are called RFLX Gaming, but I never heard of them before.
Reflex Gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Reflex Gaming, I don't know. Just give us a second, I'll find out
I
who's
don't
on
know
the
as
team.
well.
Yeah.
I don't know the team, but no doubt the players will be familiar.
Yeah. Let's see.
I've got to admit though, my knowledge of the US team is pretty limited to teams that I've seen at IEM events like ECLG, TSM, a little bit of Curse and a little bit of Dignitas, but other than them, Unfortunately, my knowledge isn't too good.
No, it's people on Team Reflex. It's Proler Racist, Inubish, Lautimortis, Archknight, and Saki-chan. So I don't know who they are.
They are like new guys completely on the scene, I think.
Yeah.
Never heard the Knicks before and never heard the team name before, so.
But I mean, they've obviously managed to qualify, so or get invited. So I'm not sure how it works, but they've got something about them.
Yeah. Well, there were 32 teams. 8 were invited to qualifiers, and the other 24 were just people registering the open registration. And out of these 32 teams, only 4 advanced. So.
Yeah.
They're either running some crazy tactics that took everybody by surprise, or they're going to be good. So we'll no doubt hear about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, CLG won't be there.
No.
Really looking forward for watch them play.
I remember now. Yeah. Well,
We got disqualified. Yeah.
If they will use Alpaca, then they will get kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got disqualified, I think.
Yeah. For Nero, they shouldn't have done it because their top team. They probably should have done that.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand,
yeah.
like Hotshot wrote on somewhere, Facebook or Twitter or whatever. He actually wrote that they really didn't have a choice because their other player fell asleep.
Yeah, but I mean, I take that with a pinch of salt. I mean, granted, he might have not been in the fit state to play, but unless he was seriously ill, I mean, granted, he might have been awake for a long time, so that he was really tired. But come on, man, you can wake somebody up.
Yeah. Especially if you really want to go to this tournament, then you should probably play with like your 5 normal guys instead of trying to find a step-in. I mean, it's possible it was completely necessary to get a stand-in, but normally you would prefer to just get your 5 normal guys.
Yeah, well, on the other hand, Hotshot will get more money from just streaming these 2 days.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
But that's Hotshot GG, and yeah, it's like just roam around and follows him around and people watch the stream, so I don't know. He makes money from that. It's good for him, I suppose, but I don't think it's good for the competitors.
Give the money to charity.
Yeah.
Give the money to charity. Play for charity, Hotshot.
Also, let's see. What other tournaments are there like in the near future? Except the I-44 one.
They're the major ones. There's the ongoing clan base at the moment, which is taking forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's only really SK left in it from top teams. All the others either mismatches or something like that.
Okay.
I'm looking at you, Harry from Fnatic. I know they dropped out. Either they didn't post a result or they just slacking didn't show up. So
wow.
I'll gladly tell everybody that Harry's rubbish. But so that's just taking ages. Harry's not.
The qualifiers for EAM Kiev are on Saturday.
Yeah, they are. That's
true.
true.
In the schedule. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I know if we win the match, if it all goes to form, then we should go against the Absolute Legends team in the match to decide if we get Kiev. But that's obviously if either us or Absolute Legends don't fail before that.
Yes. SK wins 2 matches, Absolute Legends wins 2, they play together.
Yeah.
I think
who goes to the final? Yeah.
I think if that happens, there'll be quite a few eyes on that match.
Mhm. But
mainly just because of the whole Wicked situation. But we'll not go into that.
yeah. Because
that's already been covered.
More than once.
Mhm.
That's a boring topic. Sorry, Wicked.
Yeah. this is a very old drama that there is no need to start talking about again.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh well.
Okay.
So, is Mickey coming?
He will be. He was just in a game, so he said he was going to come over after that. I could log into League of Legends to see if he's playing, but I presume he's still playing.
How many people are in there, Abhorsen?
Well, this one's quite small compared to the summer one. There's about 1,000 people here. Well, either here or arriving tomorrow. But like the one in the summer had about 2,000, so this is a relatively small one.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing a lot of chairs behind you, and it's small one. 1,000 people, no, small one.
It's small in comparison. I mean, because they run one in spring, one in summer, and one in winter, and the winter one tends to be the smallest of the three.
I see. Then there's also, I'm wondering why there's no, like, League of Legends of Dreamhack this time. That makes me sad.
As far as I'm aware, it's because Riot never made a move. Riot never made a move to contact DreamHack.
Okay.
Be that because they've got IM, MLG, and stuff running in close proximity. And obviously, last time League of Legends was there, Riot put the game there. They gave the money and kind of instigated it. And as far as I'm aware, they didn't want to do it this time. And DreamHack was just like, oh, okay, we'll go doing Hunt.
I see. Yeah, because Hunt is huge right now in the DreamHack Winter thing. Well, the prize pool is huge. I think it was 300,000 Swedish kronor in total prize pool, and like 150,000 for first place, which is kind of big. Yeah.
On the other hand, this is quite weird because actually LoL got big on DreamHack, so they could have used this opportunity to re-promote themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm very biased towards LoL, but I find it quite amusing because Hon and Dota 2, they're a very similar game, let's be honest. We're talking to a biased crowd here. Most people watching are probably League of Legends fans. But I can't see how long Hon will last once Dota 2 officially comes out.
Yeah, we'll probably agree on that. Because, let's be honest, like, Hon was basically the Dota clone, and now that Dota 2 comes out, I don't think it'll survive for that long. Seems like it's dying already.
I think that's the main problem of Hon, that it's just Dota with better graphics, and now Dota 2 will be Hon with better graphics, so...
Yeah, sorry, I'd just like to clarify, I didn't say that Hon and Dota fans are LoL fans, because I know they're not. I just say the players who play Hon will typically play Dota 2 when it comes out, so I just think when Dota 2's official release, then Hon will lose some of its hardcore play base, and I think the main people who are left with Hon are the hardcore play base.
Yeah.
I just think it won't die out, there'll always be people there, but I just think Dota 2 will hit it far harder than it will hit LoL.
Yeah, that's true, but then again, LoL is also the biggest game in the world right now, or something, at least close to. It has like 15 million subscribers, so even though it comes out another game, it's going to take a while before it overtakes LoL in just pure player base. I mean, look at every single MMORPG after World of Warcraft, it's going to be pretty much the same all over again, just for the MOBA scene, I think.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I think LoL's going to be around for a while. Of this genre, there's only really LoL that is good for the casual player and for the new players. Dota and Hon relies on people who've got a bit of experience. I mean, granted, they'll do things to try and cater for it for the new players, but I just think LoL's already got that casual player base, which means it's going to be making money. It's going to be around for a while.
Yeah. I think we can agree on that, pretty much.
But like I say, I am very biased towards LoL.
Well, I think we all are.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, we will try not to be, maybe.
I can speak of one because I never played it, so I'm just here and quiet, listening to you guys.
I also only believe everything you guys say, so...
Okay.
That's because I never lie. So
Yeah. So yeah, Abhorsen, I wanted to actually ask you a question. What does it mean to be a manager from professional esports team? What do you do for them?
it's mainly a lot of scheduling. I mean, it's just my main roles are to make sure that the players are registered in the tournaments they're meant to be. Keep the schedule together so that they know when they're playing. Keep telling them when they're playing because they fail to read the schedule. So just keep reminding them. It's not very glamorous. I mean, like I say, it's mainly just it's just organising everything, and then when big tournaments come, it's making sure you get the passport details and stuff. Or in Candy's case, tell him to do his passport and not let him do it anyway. But it's mainly, I know from an SK side, it's mainly organisation. I mean, I don't do anything to do with like picks or anything daft like that. That's just that's what the team's for. They play the game far more than I do. They know far more than I do. So it's just making sure they're registered and stuff like that.
Do you actually follow the teams when they play overseas in the US, Korea, China? Anyway, do you go with them?
I go to the EU tournaments. I don't go to the US and China. I know Harry did from Vlanitak. He got to go to the US. I was a little bit jealous of that. But like I say, I should be going to Kiev. I went to Cologne, and I should be there in Hanover for the World Championships. So the ones that are, I said close, in the EU, so the flights aren't ridiculous. I should be there.
So you'll be attending Kiev, right?
I hope so. When I first started doing the manager for SK, they told me that I'd go to Kiev and, like I said, to the EU event. So we better qualify.
Yeah. Hopefully they will.
Yeah.
Well, so what's the status on Sneaky?
He's not around yet. I'll just hit him up on Skype, see how he's doing.
Okay.
Does the place where you are at, does it have echo? If so, you can yell Sneaky and the word spread out through the wall.
Well, I don't actually know where he's sat at the moment. I don't know if it's in front of me or behind me. I saw him in the car park, but I've not seen him sat down yet because they'd just arrived when I was out there, so they'd not set up computers or anything yet. So he could be in front of me, but I can't see him at the moment. They've all got the Lowland Lions jerseys on, but it's a fairly big hall, so I can't see him where I'm sat from.
Yeah. So let's start the funny jokes. Come on, guys, let's go.
Okay. Anyone jokes?
No. I know jokes in Portuguese. I don't know. I can translate them into English because they probably won't look good, sound good.
Yeah, so maybe let's just go on some either minor news, like.
I've got some bad jokes.
Okay.
Get ready for this. A group of dwarfs were going to rob a butcher's store, but then they decided that the stakes were too high.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow. That was
bad.
drink worthy, probably.
They're my favourite kind of jokes.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe let's go back to League of Legends.
Move on.
Well,
Yeah.
we
failed at jokes.
I'm actually like one thing that was interesting. I think it was Wesker told me that Dodge is going to be removed from the game.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how.
Well, it's already happening. Nidali already lost her Dodge, and now Nimble was removed.
Yeah.
From the Masteries. So.
Yeah, but what about people like Jax?
Well, Jax will probably have a rework. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rework if they're gonna remove Dodge. Yeah.
I don't know too much on it at the moment. I mean, Dodge is quite specialist, like you say. Other than Jax, maybe Severe.
It's
Other than
very
that,
considered, I'd say.
yeah, but she gets it with a passive, doesn't she? So when she's running.
Yeah.
Apparently Sneaky's finished his game. He's telling me about the game now, so I'll tell him to come over.
Okay.
Tell him that he can tell us about the game when he comes over.
Yeah, well, he's heading over now, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, one more information, also quite fresh, that the limit on the rune pages is now moved up to 20. Any of you have 10 or 15 rune pages right now? I don't know what is the old limit.
I have the maximum that it was from before. I think it was 12, something like that. I've got all those, but I've got to admit, I have sometimes thought it'd be useful if I had a bit more space. But I'm not about to slash RP or IP on some more room pages. I've got 12. If I need something special, I'll just have to do it for the game. If I can't do it with 12, I can't do it with 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
I don't know what to say. It's like,
yeah, we need to now wait for...
Sneaky's just arrived.
Hooray!
I'm going to let Sneaky take my seat so you can talk to him. And then I'll let you guys take it from there.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello?
Good, sir.
Hey,
Let's see.
you wanna do the honors poll?
Okay, sure. So, hi. Maybe you could tell us something about yourself for a start.
Okay, sure. Well, my name is Chris. I'm sneaky in game in League of Legends. I'm the AD player of my team and also captain and manager.
Yes, and it is for the team Lowland Lions.
Yeah, Lowland Lions, true.
Yeah. So, you are playing in I-44. What do you think is your chances?
Well, last time we were here, we managed to win actually first place, and I think our chances are pretty good to win this again.
Okay.
So who's your biggest opponent right now in I-44?
Well, there are just 6 teams that entered so far, so I can't really tell. I think a few more teams will enter today or tomorrow as the practical start on Saturday, I think. From the teams that did sign up already, I think Stop Gaming will be our most difficult match, but I don't think it will be a problem though.
Okay. So just quickly, who's on LLO or Lowland Lions?
Well, at the moment who joined I-44 with us is Alibaba, Ilko, he plays top, Cow King, he plays jungle, Ishai, he will support me in bottom lane, he plays support.
Yep.
And we have one substitute because Zealot got really ill in the last couple of days. So we have to find a substitute. His name is Torek. He's from Regis Gaming and he will be our AP mid in this tournament.
Okay.
Okay. So, any other ideas for questions, guys?
Now, how long have you guys been playing together?
I started playing with Ishtar from the beginning I played. We started together, so that's over 2 years, I think. Something, almost 2 years. 1.5, I don't know. And Alibaba joined pretty quickly after that. I think I'm playing over a year with him at the moment. And after that, Kauking joined, so I think it's for 6 months or so I've been playing with him. And well, Tordek, we know him, we've played a couple of games with him. But it's not that we recently play with this AP guy.
Okay,
so what are your goals for this season? In season 2, what do you look for?
What I want to accomplish? Well, obviously win all local tournaments in Holland, Belgium, and stuff. I'm not really planning on any big tournaments or international tournaments yet, because I don't think we can make it at the point we are in now. We have to practice a little bit more, improve with some players as well. And, well, the main goals for Season 2 at the moment are get a stable team, compete at the top level of League of Legends, and win once in a while tournaments that are online, of course, and offline.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to ask anything?
Well,
I don't know if people on IRC or something want to ask certain things. We can answer that as well.
Yeah, that would be nice. Guys, questions. We need questions.
Well,
I know your team is quite well known in Europe. Like you already made the name for yourself, but you never actually went. I think you didn't really go to big lands, like major events.
No, we didn't manage to qualify yet for major events. When DreamHack first was, we couldn't achieve in the qualification bracket because we were a team that was really new at the moment. Well, I think we made our name first when we beat CLG twice in the group stage of EMS, and we managed to get on the third place there as well. But yeah, like I said, we didn't qualify for any major event yet, but I hope we will do in the future.
Okay, so what is lacking right now?
What, sorry?
Well, what do you lack right now to qualify to the big event? Is it like the team play or I don't know?
Basically, in-game communication at the moment that is not that great. Well, it can improve. It's good.
Yeah, of course. It's. I was just interested on what will you be like working the most right now.
Sneaky, can you tell the viewers how many trophies, what accomplishment have the team done so far? I'm talking about Go for LOL, these kind of tournaments, some local ones, some online ones.
If I can quickly get on ESL page, I'm gonna.
That would be probably easier.
You win so much you don't even remember. I like that.
Well, I do remember. I'm gonna log in on Abhorsen's account. I think. I don't know. He's just gonna log in.
Just do it and troll the SK page. Just change it to LOL or something.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Change the lineup.
If we get over here, we should be here as well. No, of course we wouldn't be here. Quickly getting through my team. Yes.
Okay, in the meantime, how useful do you think like solo queues for practice?
Well, it depends, because I usually play AD carry, and I really have to depend on my duo lane, so if I duo up with a support, it's really good practice. And I've duoed up with a couple supports so far, and I think that's good practice at the moment. Well, I can't see it on ESL page yet, but what we've won so far, what we managed to get so far, is EMS. We won that. The last I-43 is where we got first place.
No.
We got third in EMS. I already said that. On E-Heaven, eSport or something. I don't quite remember the name. We got first place as well. There are some major things we already achieved. We got a couple second places in Go for LOL. We got like 2 times first place or something. Well, any Dutch or Belgium thing we've won so far. There also was an offline tournament in Belgium called Fragmatic, Wet Dream, and we will fail with Lumi. We're there as well with the team, and we managed to get to beat them in the finals as well. I think that are really great things for Lone and Linus at the moment that we have achieved so far.
Okay.
And what do you think of the changes that Riot made towards the new summoners? The nerfs they made, the buffs, the new summoner surge. What do you think of it?
I think the meta will change pretty in a good way, pretty much in a good way. Like at the moment, I think the trees are a bit OP for certain champions, Like if you get the tenacity in the defense tree on Aurelia with tenacity boots, she just cannot get stunned, slowed, snared, whatever. She's too good at the moment because she can't get any CC on her. I think certain champions will become better. What skills better in these streets? I think Kaylee could be a new role somewhere. Maybe solo top, maybe support, maybe AD carry. I don't know. Because the offense really runs good with Kaylee. And what I think about the bus for Tristana, for example, she will skill very well with offense tree as well. So I think some champions will be too good at the moment, and they will need to change it a bit.
Have you tried Fizz already? Champion.
I just played against it. just before I got here. But he got set in top lane, so it's kind of misjudged at the moment. His ultimate is really good, I think. And especially if you got a Swaggy setter on, the debuff, his ultimate gift, so the little fish, slows so much. If you can get on a carry, it really just nukes him out because you can get there right away. I think he's pretty useful, but he will need some improvement in gameplay, and people need to know how to play him, where to play him. Because at the moment he won't fit as AP carry because he doesn't have that nuke. And I don't know if he does fit as a top laner, like AP Bruiser or something. That's what we have to find out in the next couple of weeks, I think.
So Paul, wanna ask anything?
I'm thinking. Well, you actually stole my question about the traders. Yeah.
Okay. What about Surge as new master?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it will be pretty good on certain champions who really plays with a range like Seraph. Ignite will be very, very useful in the laning phase. If you use Surge, you can get like a ability power out of it on level 18. So that's pretty much, and you can nuke somebody from such a huge range. It could be very useful. And I'm currently trying Kaylee as an AD carry with Surge. And well, I just played 2 games so far, so I can't really say anything about it. But it could be pretty good because she skills on ability power because she gets attack damage from it, and attack speed helps her as well. I think it could be good on certain champions, but I don't know. I have to play more and test it more to really see what if it's really useful on certain champions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually heard interesting opinion like 2 days ago that on our US show actually that Surge will also heavily change the meta game on bottom. Because like if you take Surge, then enemy can take exhaust and will counter you. But if enemy has exhaust, you can take cleanse, and then you completely counter him because you now can cleanse out of exhaust. But on the other hand, if you have cleanse and he has Surge, then you are screwed.
Yeah.
I don't think Surge will really be a huge difference on bottom lane for a lot of champions. It could be useful for Tristana, for Kaylee, perhaps even Kog'Maw, I don't know. But on champions like Ashe or Caitlyn or Graves, it won't be of any use. So.
They scale with AD basically.
Yeah, well, I think it's the best on Kaylee and AP champions at the moment who also auto-attack, I don't know.
What about Tristana? I mean, she scales with AP in all her skills, except for Q.
Yeah, true. But you have to make a decision then. Do you want to have Ignite for extra burst in the ending phase? Or do you want to have Surge for extra attack speed and a little bit of ability power, what gives you extra burst as well? But Ignite just gives more damage in laning phase, so she's a bigger threat with Ignite than with Surge. And of course it gets you bigger, your hitbox will be huge, so in team fights you will get skill shots more easily. I I'm still testing it on Tristana as well. Maybe Ignite answers, so you won't have any flash, because of the flash nerf.
Yeah.
She doesn't need it because she has a jump. But I don't know yet. That it could be useful on, but just test it out on against what champions it will be good.
Okay.
Okay, so we are still waiting for some questions from our chat.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone wants to add anything.
Shy.
Too shy.
Yeah. Well, so I think that's about it. Thanks for joining us tonight. And
Hope you guys win.
hope you'll do good in the tournament.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, and I will give Abhorsen back to you guys.
Yeah. Super.
Okay.
Please, Nicky. Thank you.
See ya.
Alright, guys.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're gonna start closing up. We've been on it for almost an hour now.
Okay. So basically, do you guys have any final shoutouts?
I want to thank my mom that gave birth to me, and my father for carrying me since his birthday. But it's okay. Okay, the rest I give it to you guys. My friends are watching. I hello to them all, and buy me a beer when you see me.
Okay, Vlanitak, anything from you?
I'll just give a shout out to Team Liquid, Mobile Champions. Mobile Champions being sponsors of Beyond the Rift, which is awesome. Also give a shout out to Risu Mian, who was at I-44, I think. And I think that's about that.
Okay, Abhorsen?
I'll give a shout out to Alexis' mum and dad for birthing him and carrying him.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
A shout out to Cyprius from IRC, and then Aklord and Akmez, who I believe are watching it through my mates Small. Maybe that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd like to give a shout out to Demon Machine, Rebel Zero, Vaniel, and Forkor Dexter, and the rest of guys in Perfect Range stuff. Like, you guys are awesome, and you helped a lot in creating this show. So, yeah, shout out to you. Oh, and also to the CDX community. I know there are a few people also watching it from our forums, so shout out to you guys. So I think that would be it for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us. Watch our show every Thursday. Watch the US version. If you are in US, you can watch it live. If you are in Europe, then you can see the VODs. Well, so good night.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Thank you for watching.
See ya.